The message I took away from my childhood was just, I'm loved and accepted when I get it right, and I'm punished when I get it wrong. So I became a master at hiding all of my faults.
Kids kind of get the wrong message sometimes. And I think I took from my childhood a message that maybe wasn't necessarily communicated to me, but it's what I picked up on. And that was the message of, if you do good things, then God is happy with you, and you are good. And I wasn't really concerned with what's going on in my heart, but I was really concerned with this level of perfectionism and moral living. And then I met David, and we got married. And he was a lot more spontaneous than me, and it didn't take long for all the things that attracted me to him to be the things that made me worry that he might mess with my good reputation.
I carried this mentality of never measuring up, never being good enough into marriage. I knew I was struggling with anger and pornography, and I didn't want to let her know about those things because I knew she wouldn't like me if she found out about these things.
So when I would become aware of something that maybe he was struggling with, I would be completely focused on, well, then let's just not do that again. Instead of really talking with him in a human way to get to the heart of what really causes that.
So when Tara would react to me out of anger or frustration because my sin had affected her in some way, and I felt just like I did as a little child, I began to think that she was my problem. I was convinced that my struggle with pornography would never get any worse. It would just be something that I needed to kind of babysit. And I found out 8 years into our marriage that that was not the case. I was presented at that time with an opportunity to pursue another woman, and I had always thought that I would never be that guy. My heart ran after that. I pursued her and started a relationship with her and hid the whole thing from Tara, obviously.
When I found out that David had had an affair, I was, of course, devastated. But it was very quick that my good girl kicked in. But again, I just wanted to do that and heal it and get through it in my own strength and in my way. I found out really quickly that that wasn't going to work. The pain was really deep, and I didn't know how to keep having hope.
So at that point, things blew up for us, and we were just desperate for help. We had no idea what to do. And so we decided to go to Colorado to an 8-day intensive. We heard a lot of truth there. It was life-changing for me. And so from that point, I started trying to pursue God. I started trying to pursue Tara. I started trying to become the man that He had created me to be.
The Lord just kind of met me in that place because I wanted to give up and I wanted to divorce him. But those were the moments when the Lord came in very close and very personally. Because when I started to see all that He could do to heal a heart, I was blown away.
The way that I had sinned against her was pretty ugly, pretty big, didn't deserve forgiveness. She, with God's help, extended love to me and extended grace to me in a way that it showed me what love from Christ really was supposed to be, and it made me want to extend that back to her. Pivotal times on our journey, there were specific couples that were investing in us. They were guiding us. They were speaking truth. We needed that encouragement. We needed the help of the people in our life that were not afraid of getting into the mire of our life because it was ugly.
God has not wasted our pain at all because He has given us so many opportunities over the last many years to help other couples who are struggling, to encourage them with the hope that He's given us. And one of the ways He's giving us opportunity is through re-engage groups.
It's a great place for couples of anywhere on the spectrum to find a place to not only connect with other people but help them in their marriage. There were a lot of people about 10 years ago that thought the Jensens were a lost cause, and we're glad we weren't. We're glad that people stuck by us. We're glad that God stuck with us, and we're glad that we get to pour into others now in a way that we never thought possible.